Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and bought the portable spray booth. Just got it in today. The package, I've already unpackaged it, which you've probably seen a couple of reviews on the crappy boxing, which, excuse the garage, I've got a lot of work. I do paint and body work here, obviously. I got a 72 C10, a couple of motorcycles I work on. That's my personal bike I'm building, customer. But yeah, this box here is shipped from China. Let's see. It came from New York, but came from China. Really, it did. But what I got was shows on there, but I got a portable spray booth, inflatable spray booth. If it says it on there, most of them do. But anyway, yeah. So, like a lot of people say, China does not like to really spend time on boxing stuff. So that's what you get. But I've got that there. But this is my paint shop. But I've got a lot of work, which it's going to be blown up out here, about where these vehicles are, these two trucks. But recently painted the bed of this truck right here. It's an all over. It's a single stage. It's nothing spectacular. Customer only wanted to pay so much, but got to finish the cab forward. But that's why I needed that portable spray booth. But yeah, I've got a lot of room here where I do my business at. I've got a paint and body shop. I've run an LLC license, so. But yeah, I've got a lot of work here. But back to the portable spray booth. And this is what it comes in. It's actually stepped their game up. This is actually the carrying case, which is actually, to me, well, they tied it off with the material it's built out of. But from what I've seen from other YouTubers, it comes in a real small bag, a carrying bag. And this right here is actually surprisingly a lot better than what I've seen them come in. So this thing is huge. I guess they got a lot of complaints. So, and the material, that is pretty much it. It's heavy duty. I don't see this ever ripping. Not sure about the stitching on this right here, but that's a rubber material right there on the loops. And as for the fabric on the outside, is kind of wishing the material the booth was made out of this. It seems like it's more durable. Seems like it's more of the more expensive inflatable booths probably would be made out of this right here, this material. This is not sailcloth. It's not the PVC. I mean, it's a lot better. So, opening this up, the sandbags it says it comes with, all those are in there. Let's see. Open this up real quick. Excuse my video here. So you have your stakes. Okay, so in previous videos I've seen come with your cheap plastic stakes from what I see. And here are your stakes now. They've really stepped their game up, guys. Yes, that's well worth it. Those drive in pretty deep. If you can see right here, that's a good, probably, shoot, I'd say that's a good 15-inch, 16, 18 inches of stake driving to the ground. So, me personally, I mean, that's good, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm going to get some screw stakes, if you want to say that screw into the ground. But these really seem like they're legit. For the money, you ain't getting that plastic crap they usually send. Nylon rope. I guess for, just really, you double it up maybe. I mean, I probably would use it, but I'll probably keep that just on the side, just for, just to have it. Let's see what else. Okay, so some patches, what it said it would come with, in case you get a hole, whatever. Which I've got a person that usually does my interior work, which will take care of that. And then here's your cloth, which you can see it's transparent, but again, so what I've seen in the past on what other people, they didn't really get much. Like I said, they really stepped their game up. Happy Buy is where I bought it from, off of Amazon. So it's a bigger portion of, I guess they got a lot more complaints about not being enough repair patch kits. The window vinyl right here, I haven't, I'm holding the camera, so that's that. Another bag you could use for a sandbag, so that's what it all come in. And then you have the inflatable booth, which we're going to roll it out. Now, I'm going to roll it out. Excuse my son, he's over here sneezing. The pollen's pretty bad anyway. But we're going to roll it out here pretty soon. They have not shipped my blowers. This comes with 2 blowers. I ordered the 26 by 15 by 10 foot high paint booth. I didn't get the 33. And the reason why I didn't get the 33, in my experience, in my paint experience, the bigger the booth, the more, to me, the more you're going to get more trash. Less working space, there's less, contaminants in the air. To me, that's just, I've worked around it. So the more space you have, the more capability of getting trash and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's just not worth it. So I had a wedding canopy tent that's I used to spray in. We had a winter storm come through here, and it did a number on that canopy. It's my fault. I should have took it down just to know that you have severe weather like that. The snow sat on top of the canopy, the wedding canopy. I kept it up 24/7 because I was constantly using it. And you know what? Thankful I didn't have a customer's car in there, because that would have been a nightmare. Because you had this thing wasn't built out of PVC. It was built out of I'd say conduit, pretty much same thing, conduit frame. And if that would have came crashing down, it would have did some damage to the roof, which I don't really get a lot of roof works. I get a lot of insurance jobs, fender benders, bumpers, and stuff like that. Obviously, I do restoration work. International Scouts, I did those in the past. I do great work, if I can put that on there. But yeah, a lot of motorcycles. I really enjoy doing motorcycles. This is a customer's bike right here, and this is just word of mouth. This is not something I just reached out to the customer and asked if he needed body work. But this guy, he reached out to me through another customer I did. What had happened is I think he dropped the bike and pushed his tank in right here, and it was pretty bad. So I've got it pretty good. So and I just that's in primer right now. Just gotta wet sand it, block it out, and then paint it back to the original color. But that's what I do for a living, and I've been seeing these online for a while, and there's the more expensive booths out there. I'm gonna give this one a go. The other ones, this one ran me roughly about $1,500. There's the other ones out there that are for $10,000, and to me, $10,000 a little steep for a portable spray booth. If you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well just go ahead. I priced a 3-bay metal building for right at $8,000, right at $9,000, pretty much after tax, and then putting it in. So if you're going to go that route for $10,000, that's a little steep for a portable spray booth, a bouncy house. I'm not going to spend that. So yeah, so we're going to give this a go, and what I'll do is I'll I'll go ahead and record it when we get it out of the bag, when we start getting it out of the bag. But this, like I said, this bag is a lot bigger, and I'm sure my other fellow subscribers, or I subscribe to per se, I forgot his name, but he recently bought his off of Amazon, Happy Buy. His bag that it came with, nowhere big enough. So yeah, so that should be easier to get back in. I still probably would want to do a tote, because carrying that by yourself, just dragging it, you don't want to drag it. A tote is probably going to be a little bit more easier. If not two people, it's going to take two people anyway, because this thing is, it's well over right at 100 pounds, maybe a little bit less, but somewhere in that vicinity. But yeah, I'll shoot the camera on the unraveling. So see you soon.